the Honorable Peer Judge.
Welcome everyone, welcome. Sure. You may be seated. The respondent before us, Keston Green, has voluntarily agreed to come to peer resolution and has admitted that he broke the school rules by bringing a dangerous object to school. Keston has agreed to answer your questions and to carry out the sanctions that you, the peer resolution assessors, give him to do. What happens in this hearing is private. We have to keep it private. We have an obligation to keep everything in here strictly confidential. Now can the Marshal please administer the oath of confidentiality?
Please rise and raise your right hands for the oath of confidentiality. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will not release, either by words or signs, any information that may come to your knowledge during the course of this session, and that you will keep secret all said proceedings which will be held in your presence? If so, say I do.
I do.
You may be seated.
Thank you, Marshal. Can the support officer please read a summary of the case?
On June 3rd, during the lunch period, Keston was behind one of the school buildings showing other students a taser he brought to school. One of the children who saw told a teacher. The teacher questioned Keston, who first denied having the taser. The teacher told Keston to empty his bag, but did not find the taser. The teacher then questioned the other children that people said Keston was showing the taser. At first they denied, but when the teacher collected all the bags and told each child to come up and empty their bags, the teacher found the taser. When Keston was questioned again, he admitted that it was his and he had a truth brought the taser to school.
Thank you, officer. Keston, please stand. You admitted that you brought the tasers to school. Is this correct?
Yes.
Very well. And as a result, you said that you want to participate in peer resolution. Is that correct? Are you taking part in this voluntarily?
Yes.
Good. This is how the proceedings are going to go. Each of the advocates will make a presentation to the peer assessors. The peer assessors will then question you. They will also decide on what your sanctions would be. Your cooperation and your honesty in answering these questions will help you make good decisions on your sanctions. They will help you work on repairing the harm you've done without being suspended or having a mark on your school record. Before we go on, you do understand what is going to take place here today in peer resolution.
Yeah.
You may be seated. Can we hear opening statements?
Will the community advocate please address the panel of assessors?
I'm here to speak for the school. I will also speak about how Keston's actions have affected the school. The school has a responsibility to keep all their students safe. Someone could have been hurt by that taser. Keston himself could have gotten hurt. Breaking a rule like this can make other people look at our school as a bad school where people bring weapons, and we don't want that. The school cannot let that happen. I hope that the sanctions you choose will make it clear to the students and make Keston make better decisions in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Will the respondent advocate please address the panel?
I am here to speak for Keston. Keston is not a bad student. He is a good student who made a mistake and he will not do it again. Keston likes writing songs and rapping. The school can really use his talents for everyone's benefit. He also looks out for his neighbor's two sons when they go and come from school. And he helps his brother with his schoolwork and helps his father around the house too. These are very good qualities that you should consider. Thank you.
Thank you.
Marshall?
Keston, could you please explain it?
The assessors may now ask their questions.
Thank you. Keston, we want you to know that we're not here to judge you, but we're here to help. Please tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you and what form are you in?
I'm 15 years old. I'm in Form 4. I live with my father and younger brother.
Okay, and what sort of things do you like to do generally?
Well, I like music, like rapping and listening to music.
Okay, and in your own words, can you tell us what happened?
Well, I brought my friend Taylor to school and I was showing her to some of my friends' lunchtime and back to the school. My son actually found out about it and he asked me, but I given it to one of my friends to hide and he ended up searching their bag also and found it.
Okay, and where did you get the taser?
From a friend. He doesn't go to my school though, he lent it to me.
Okay, and why did you bring the taser to school?
Because I was telling my friends on them how I had seen a taser in real life and how it works and thing and they wanted me to bring it for them to see.
Is this the first time you brought it to school?
No. I brought it once before but some of them never got to see it the first time around.
You keep saying that you only brought it because your friends wanted you to. What do you think would happen if you just didn't bring it?
I don't know, they must tell me all kind of thing like I freed and I choked it and I was lying about having it. I was going to tell them no.
So did you feel that they would stop being your friends or that they would laugh at you?
I don't know, I was just fed up by the talk.
Did you know the penalty for bringing a dangerous weapon to school?
I know that you can't bring it, but I didn't know like what the penalty was. Besides, it's not like I was going to use it as a weapon or anything, it was just for them to see.
The school penalty is suspension. Even if you weren't going to use it as a weapon to hurt anybody, didn't you know you were breaking the rules?
Well, yes.
Why do you think we have rules to begin with?
They don't want people to hurt themselves.
Did you think that when you were passing around the weapon that somebody could have gotten hurt, even by accident?
I didn't think that far.
Well, how did the taser end up in another student's bag?
I gave it to him to hold for the while.
But you didn't think that the more you passed it around, the more someone else could have gotten hurt?
Well, no. Yes.
What did your parents say when they found out what you did?
They weren't happy. My father put a ban on me.
How do you think what you did and getting in trouble affects them?
I'm not sure.
Did they have to miss work to come and deal with this?
I suppose so.
Did anybody else's parents say anything to you about bringing the taser into school?
I see some of them looking at me kind of bad, you know.
Did you apologize to your parents?
No.
What was it like at home?
Alright.
Do you get along well with your parents? Do you feel they listen to you?
I don't know. Well, my mother and I don't really get along. And I live with my father and him and I don't really talk about anything, so.
Is there anyone that you talk to things about or you look up to them?
No, not really.
Okay, well, can you tell us about what happened? What a regular day is like for you?
Well, I get up, organize myself for school, and I leave the house with my brother and the neighbor 2 sons. They go to the same school as my younger brother, so I'll make sure all of them reach the school. And the neighbor wanted me to look out for them, so I was look out for them. All that we just get on the same maxi and I'll make sure nothing happen to them on the road. I get to school, my classes, and pick up my younger brother and the rest of them, and we just come home together. And I was doing my homework and help my little brother with his homework. He had asked me for help and thing and I just help him because, well, it's thing I could help with. And if father asks me to like watch the yard or go in the shop or something, I'll do that too.
Okay, but like, is there anything else that you do in your free time?
Look at TV and listen to music. I like music.
You said before that you like music. What kind?
Like rap and conscious music.
Okay, and have you ever performed for anyone?
No, I do a little song for my friends and them by my mother.
Are you a part of any group, like the music group in school?
No.
Why not?
Because I just never really joined anything.
Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
Architect, art musician, I can't decide yet.
And what type of end of term marks are you getting in school?
I get like C and thing.
And which classes do you do the best in?
Art, TD, and like P.
What type of sanction do you think you should get?
I don't know. That's for all you to decide. That's why I come here.
How you feel about this whole incident, personally?
Well, I feel bad. And everybody talking about me now, like behind my back, saying Icy boy I bring the weapon to school and them kind of thing.
Are there any other questions from the assessors? Keston, do you have anything else to add before the assessors deliberate and decide on your sanctions?
I know what I did was wrong, and I'm sorry I brought it to school, and I know I wouldn't do it again.
Can we hear from the peer advocates?
Please remember that we need to be sure that our school is safe and we need to keep a good record.
I want you to remember Keston is talented and good to younger children, and I want you to give sanctions that will help him grow.
To start with, he was facing some type of peer pressure, bad influences.
Yeah, but he knew who was breaking the school rules when he brought the taser.
Exactly, and it was the second time he brought it.
Yes, but Olive, remember, he didn't even think about the consequences of doing that. You heard him say it, he didn't really think it through. His friend was really on his back, you know, that can be. Sometimes it's kind of hard to say no, you know.
Yeah, and besides, he has some good qualities. I mean, look at the way he looks out for his little brother.
Yes, and his neighbor's children too.
I think he should join some school group, yes? He says he doesn't do anything in or outside of school. This could probably help him get some better influences around him, you know?
Yeah, and he talks about music a lot, so clearly he should join the school pan group.
Pan group? But he likes rap and country music. He wouldn't get that from the pan group.
Listen, it's music,
No.
right? It does
No,
not.
it does not.
He's like,
Guys, I just don't think that joining the pan group is enough. I mean, he doesn't really have anyone to look up to, and he has issues with his parents.
Yeah. What about the mentoring program? He could be a part of that.
I like that.
I think he should go to the school counselor. That way he could sort out his issues with his parents, especially his mother.
Have you thought about what he should do to take responsibilities for his actions?
Right. He could make up a song apologizing to the school. A rap song.
That might just embarrass him and make it harder for him to fit in.
Yeah.
Why not a rap about why school rules are important and why it's good for students to obey them?
Right. I like that. Oh, I like that too. And he could help out. And he could help out the coach on the football team.
Yeah.
That way, students wouldn't always remember him as the guy that brought the taser to school.
Yeah, it would be good to be around the football team. More positive influences.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't like football?
Just to keep in mind that you should always give these sanctions to the respondent that he's capable of doing. You know, it shouldn't be designed for him to fail.
Okay, then what about being a peer assessor?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah? It's a good way for him to better understand the importance of school rules and to help out with his image.
He caused trouble for his parents too, you know. That means he should also apologize to them.
Yeah.
You never know if that could at least start something good going between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about what he did, and I think he was trying to fit in with his friends, right? So then we need to give him a chance to shine at what he does best.
Yeah.
So we agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
All rise. The Honorable Peer Judge. You may be seated. This hearing is now back in session. We will now proceed with the reading of the sanctions comprising the restorative plan.
Thank you, Marshall. Keston Green, these are your sanctions. You are to apologize to your parents, make up a rap song about the importance of keeping school rules and submit it to the principal, attend sessions with the counselor and follow the recommendations provided by the counselor, join a school group of your choice, and serve as a peer accessor in at least 2 cases. Keston, you are to meet with a school peer resolution coordinator who will answer any questions that you or your parents may have. Also, he will ensure that you continue to carry out your sanctions under the restorative plan. This hearing is now adjourned.
All right.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would have been. Could have, well, I would have say could have been better, but I don't really could have been better. I mean, I do something wrong and consequences to my action, and it's not like I get suspended and So, I mean, the reason I'm here is because of a taser, and some of them are asking some really personal questions that I found actually very unnecessary. But I agreed to come do this voluntarily, so I actually had no choice but to do it. And well, yeah, I just want to hurry up and do what I have to do so that all this could be put behind and could move on. And because I don't really want people to remember me as the boy who did bring weapons to school. But I am actually a good person, and I want people to see that I'm a good person.